You can pre-order the new iPhone now. There's new screen technology and a whole lot more, but if you upgrade, you've got to decide what to do with your current smartphone. Our next guest says, turn it into cash. Katie Linendoll is an Emmy Award-winning TV personality, writer, tech expert, and global tech consultant. That's a lot. Katie, good morning.
Hi, good morning. And yeah, you absolutely nailed it. A lot of people had a lot of hype surrounding the new iPhone 6S and 6S Plus. But also with that comes a lot of people wanting to upgrade. And what I say, and I'm a big advocate for this, get that junk drawer and all those old phone models, not just the previous one, and sell it in for money. And I've done all the homework for you. I've actually partnered up with eBay because it is the fastest and easiest way to sell your old smartphone, but also it's going to give you the most money too. And I want to give you an example. An iPhone 6 at 64 gigs could actually get you in the last 7 days around $480.
Wow.
So a lot of money to be putting in your pocket, and not bad, especially considering how simple the process is. It takes about 30 seconds on eBay to actually sell it, and again, it's a pretty good chunk of change. ebay.com/sell/phone.
So if you're saying it takes 30 seconds, then has eBay simplified the selling process to speed that up?
Very much so. And I think, you know, when people hear about turning in their smartphone, they're like, oh my gosh, this is an intimidating process. It couldn't be easier. And I think that's what's the great part about it is. So if you do, like I said, I've been there, had that junk drawer with all those older models, get them out the door. And if you have any questions about how to take your photos off or take your text off or just completely wipe your phone, you can actually search that through eBay as well. And you don't even have to log in. You can get the price that they would actually give you if you type in all the information on the phone that you have in seconds. So it makes sense to just at least go on there and get a range and a value.
How far back can you go and still get decent money for your phone? Because you're saying go to your junk drawer. I mean, I'm not breaking out the flip phone and trying to sell that on eBay. I don't think anybody would want it. So how far back would you recommend?
You'd actually be surprised, and believe it or not, I was just doing a big piece on how feature phones and flip phones are still coming back into the market because people actually want to simplify their lives. So I think there's a little something for everyone. So at least put it in there, and the worst thing that could happen is you know, you don't get your bids, but take advantage of at least trying to get some money out of it.
You were talking about doing certain things to your phone, and I'd like to spend a minute on this if we can. A lot of us have sensitive information or some of those photos on our phone. Just how tough is it to clean that so that you're not sending all of that with your phone once you sell it?
It's a great question, and that's actually such a simple, thank goodness, easy answer. Because if you have a phone that's about 2, 3, 4 years old, it's about 2 steps in your settings to actually wipe the entire thing. They couldn't be easier. But also, if you have any questions and you want it to be broken down step by step for you, perhaps like going online and kind of finding that information, you can go on eBay and search wipe data from my phone, and they will walk you through the process step by step. Every phone's a little bit different. There's a little bit different buttons. So couldn't be simpler, but again, it takes about 30 seconds to, once you have cleared that, to go ahead and sell it. And
then spend the cash. You're talking about a lot of money in some cases.
Get some money.
No kidding. And then apply it toward that upgrade. Katie, thanks for joining us today. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Mike?